We are standing in my Pawhuska location for Roots+Blooms. Roots+Blooms was established in 2019, but really my entry to flowers happened. I was working for a real estate company and I was training and coaching, recruiting, and I was traveling everywhere and I was constantly gone. And during this time, we ended up losing my nephew, who was 9 at the time. Just that loss kind of really made me second guess a lot of things that I was putting priority in my life. So I ended up just completely quitting my job and spending about 1.5 years just taking time with my kids and my husband. And we lived on a ranch, and I ended up just going out in nature every day with my kids. And I started cutting wildflowers and would bring them home and just started putting them together. Shortly after doing all this, I drove by a flower shop in Bartlesville that was hiring over Valentine's Day. So I applied and I worked there for 2 weeks over Valentine's Day, and it just really solidified that flowers was something I wanted to do. In our Bartlesville location, we are an everyday flower shop. So we do everything from birthday arrangements, get well soon arrangements, thinking of you arrangements, romance, to events. We also do workshops. And basically, I just go in and I teach people how to arrange flowers. So then in Pawhuska, we also do have flowers, and we do daily deliveries here as well. We also do sympathy work, weddings, and we've brought in other vendors. So being Cherokee, I'm Cherokee, and then my dad's Comanche and Kiowa. So I also have just a combination of tribes. I feel like growing up, going to the powwows and being around so many different Native Americans, that all of them had something to teach. And a lot of it would come back to, nature and our relationship with nature. And so I feel like when I got into nature myself, it felt familiar. And that's the thing I think that surprised me the most, is that less than 1% of florists in America are Native. Less than 1%. And I feel like Native Americans and nature have such a tie, and we used it for medicine. We used nature in everything that we did. And this industry has been born, and there's not any Native American representation. My goal has been to help change that, or even just open the door for this to be a career. So I'm just thankful to be in this industry and hoping to bring a new perspective to flowers and community and healing.